so much to touch on. I mean, there's a lot we can speak to. I was digging in and just, going through, and you are, would you say early days? Right?
Definitely.
It's early days, but there's been a lot that's happened in this early days.
I've had a really lucky first year at releasing music.
Yeah,
truly.
that's in,
Truly.
like, and I it's like, what do you attribute that to? There's this blend of folk, country. Your bio, talks about leading audiences on this journey that is memorable. Has elements of traditional styles while delivering fresh musical perspective. You said you want to reach people, touch people.
Yeah.
How would you describe Leah Holtom music and like what that means to you and what you're trying to do for the connection to people?
Oh, that's a big question. It's a big question for this time of night.
Yeah.
But it really is, it's everything. I mean, I would say I'm still discovering it. I haven't fully figured it out, and I'm slowly exploring and discovering who I am and what my brand is. But, I would say it's about touching people and touching people's hearts, and it's about authenticity and honesty and finding a way to draw emotion out of people, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, whether it's a new realization. If I can touch people in some way, then I've done my job, and I'm still learning exactly what that can mean over time, but that's the core of it for me.
Yeah. When did you know that this was something you wanted to really dive into professionally?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's been there forever, but I didn't grow up, as a kid, I wasn't dreaming and thinking like, I'm going to be on the big stages, I'm going to be an artist. I always knew I would do music, but I've told a few people recently, somehow in my head, I was going to be like Hannah Montana and live the best of both worlds and have a separate career, but also be an artist. And it wasn't until a couple years ago that I was like, what is that? How is that dream really going to become a reality? I got to pick one and put all my effort into it. And I realized that if this is something I want to give a fair shot to, I got to do it now and see what happens with it. But I think it's always been there, but it's only been the last few years that I've really committed myself to it.